Dan, Huntsville police told me they're still looking for 3 suspects related to those crimes. I talked to one man today who told me he witnessed one of the shootings yesterday.
We started hearing a pop, 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 and my first thing I thought it was fireworks. It never, it didn't dawn on me that somebody was 50 feet from me with a gun shooting it.
A man who lives on Chalet Circle told me he was outside doing yard work Tuesday afternoon when the shooting started.
They were arguing, and one of the neighbors pulled his gun out, or he already had his gun out, and he just aimed it towards the vehicle and shot. And it was about 11 shots. Every bullet in his gun, he spent it.
The man doesn't want to be identified for his safety, but told me when he realized what was happening, he hit the ground.
It was a war zone for a few minutes.
He said if he didn't, the shooting could have been deadly.
If the car hadn't been there, the bullet would have come right at me and 2 of my neighbors. It was projected. It was heading straight toward us.
Huntsville police said that shooting was the first of the day, and no one was injured. About 2 hours later, police say an 18-year-old girl, whom they haven't named, was shot in West Huntsville by a 15-year-old. The victim will survive. Police said about 5 hours after that, a man was shot in the chest by his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. An hour later, investigators were called out for the 4th time for a shooting, this time on Maston Lake Road and Highway 72. A woman called police to say she was driving her husband to the hospital. She crashed her car. Her husband, who was shot, died. All of the violence in the city in less than 8 hours has neighbors on edge.
It's concerning. You pay attention to detail all the time. You can't take your eyes off of your surroundings because you never know what's going to happen.
Tonight I asked Huntsville police what they're doing to stop violent crime in the city. They told me they're monitoring hot spots, looking for these 3 suspects to get them off the streets. However, they stressed yesterday's crimes, most of these violent crimes, the victims and suspects were involved in illegal activity when it happened. In most of these crimes, actually in all of these crimes, the victim and suspect also knew each other. Anyone with information about the crimes is asked to call police. Live in Huntsville, Sydnety Martin, Way 31 News.